I tell you, it's afternoons like this. It just fills your batteries back up. We're getting there. Yeah, it's zero. We've been to minus 47, 48 centigrade just like 10 days ago. It's zero. There's hardly a breath of wind. Wee birdies are chirping. Snow's melting off the roof. I'm trying not to plunge to my death, striking my head on a frozen poop and having an embolism. So, what's been going on? Well, I think I put a picture in at the start of this video showing the Fab 4 processing the yearling calves. You can't quite see them, but they're over there and over there. So the faraway pen is steers, close pen, heifers. So the steers will leave first, and then we'll choose our heifers, and then the rest will go after that. So yeah, what we did was all the calves were in the faraway pen, had the panels all set up. I'll probably put in some, I don't know if I have pictures of that. Anyway, if I do, I'll stick them in here. So yeah, we run them down into the corral, into the processor. We gave them their 6 and 7 way needles, and we gave them the Ivamec. You know, gave myself a little shot there just to keep the old snowvid, keep it at bay. So yeah, the steers, we turned them out the side door, run them back through into their pen. Heifers come out the front door. So yeah, there was 106 to do. And yeah, it took us well into the dark. And there was trouble. So I'm going to stick some pictures in here. So yeah, we have a problem. That crush is made by TUFF Industries, made right here on the prairies. It's a mobile unit, but we've had this issue before. We had it happen once before, and then we had it happen twice that night. And so yeah, as you can tell, there's a gap. There's just a big enough gap so at the bottom of the wall the calves can get their head under the gate, and then as they're fighting to push the gate, they bring their head up around the corner of the gate, and then they're stuck because they won't put their head back down, and they just keep pulling and pulling and pulling, and then they start to swell their head up, their neck and their ears, and they get more and more frustrated. So what do you do? Apart from getting mighty frustrated, I'd forgotten how we did it the first time. Thankfully, Liam remembered, because I had put a trolley jack in the end of the gate, pushing out the outside wall, trying to make enough space to push the calf backwards, because I didn't want to unchain the crush and lift it out of the way. So, needless to say, the calf went berserk. But the trolley jack was under pressure. The trolley jack came firing out of there at very high pressure and hit me. Now, I don't know. I thought I broke my arm. I'm going to enter the pictures of the arm now. So yeah, it hurt a little bit, but we got back at her. So under Liam's technical engineering advice, because he's one of them there engineers. So yeah, we had to unchain the whole crush from all the gates and panels, and then pick the crush up and let the calf fall out the bottom. Meanwhile, Liam is standing on the calf trying to force it down so it didn't come up with the crush. So yeah, twice we had to do that. So I've messaged TUFF Industries. I've messaged the people that are the agents for these crushes, and I haven't heard back from them. So I think the plan is to put an extension on the end of the gate to make it a little bit closer to the wall, and then make a piece at the bottom of the gate so the calves can't put their head under the bottom and bring it up. So I'm probably going to segue, because I want to get on with this, because the sun's going down, the temperature starts dropping. So in the next segment, I'll be showing you exactly what the plan is on how to fix this. Who knows, I might hear back from the company, I don't know. But it doesn't look good, because like I said, that's 3 calves and traumatizing to the animals, hurt them. There was blood, a lot of blood, not just my blood. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I'm over there. So this is it. So it's a mobile unit, wheels. There's a socket down there and one on the other side. So it's adjustable, or palpation as they call it. You have the big handle there that pulls this in and out. You have the wee babies. This is all the heifers. Lots of gingers this year. 5 gingers in the girls' pen, and there's a couple more over in the boys. So yeah, it's got the neck extenders. It's decent, like for a mechanical crush, that part is decent. Very, like I said, full of snow. So yeah, you can flip these gates either direction to close this off and to close this off. Plus, there's a gate system here, but it's actually locked right now. So, like I said, there is a wheel on that side. And then if you look there, this wall can come in and out as well. Like it can, I think you can kind of see. So for this to come, yeah, there's 2 more holes to squeeze this up for smaller babies. And then these last ones are exponentially bigger for making for cows and big calves and stuff. So yeah, they're, like I said, it's low tech, costs enough though. I think they said the last time I heard these are selling for around about 23,000 a piece. But here's the problem. So the crowding tub, it's a decent sized tub. You can get about, we usually put about 10 calves in at a time. You can usually get about 5 cows in here. So as this gate comes round, this squeeze gate comes with it. Of course, you have that gate closed. And for the most part, they go down. But the problem we had is this. This. Now, as you can see, there's a mark there where a trolley jack was. There's also marks up there where we were trying to grab it with the tractor and chains and stuff to get this up and out. But the issue is down here. So calves will get pushing and jostling in here, and either they get their head down there on their knees, under, up they go, or they just wham in there like a crazy bastard. So my plan is, because there's lots of room, like I said, I could fit my head through there. Yeah, one of you should hang your head in shame. You literally were hanging your head in shame in here. So the plan is to put some 2x2 box down here and then sort of close it in at the bottom so that it'll come close round. So that's my plan to fix this. I still haven't heard back from the TUFF Industries people. I gave the benefit of the doubt and I messaged them to say this is the third accident we've had with this setup. Like I said, for the rest of it, can't really fault it. It does what it needs to do. But if you're spending over $20,000 on a setup like this, you shouldn't have any mistakes. And like I said, once you can see that's maybe operation error, calves will do weird things. 3 times now, that's not good. So at some point we'll be dragging this out of here, because as it is right now, these calves won't be going anywhere. They're here for the winter. There's more steers than heifers, as I think you can almost gather. I think we had 106. We lost one. It was a runt calf that came off of one of the old cows that we actually didn't know she was pregnant. So she stayed back, had this little calf, and it never did amount to anything, and it did not make it. So we're 105 calves. So yeah, at a certain point we'll be pulling 20 out of this pen, and then I think there'll be about 25 or so left in here after that. Something like that. Funny looking little critters. Of course we'll be keeping the gingers. But yeah. So that's my little rant about this. It was not a good day. Now nobody got seriously hurt, as long as it was only the old man. And all the calves got done and did. Medicated. And yeah, you like this. Flax. 2-year-old flax bales. They love them. They're just absolutely destroying these bales. As you can see down there, same thing. Just absolutely hollowing them out. And it's not just any like weeds and stuff, it's the flax. I was getting scared they would choke up on it, but nope. So yeah. Anybody at TUFF Industries? Reach out to Piper Doug. We'll talk. We'll do business. But right now, Piper Doug's not happy. Yeah. Not right, Georgie.